There we go. Hiya. Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone had a good lunch and has been enjoying the conference so far. I'm Katrina, and I'm vet student for Edinburgh, and I'm here with Alina from Marine Dynamics, and she's going to give us a talk about the Marine Big Five. Alina first volunteered with Marine Dynamics Academy in 2013, and then she then came back in 2017 to do her bachelor's project on African penguins. Alina then joined the skills-based internship with Marine Dynamics Academy and soon began to work as a guiding biologist on the sharks cage diving vessel. Alina contributes to the observational database on sharks and other species and also assists with marketing to the Russian market. Alina is going to provide us with an overview of the Marine Dynamics business and conservation model, the Dyer Island ecosystem, and the monitoring of the Marine Big Five. Welcome, and as always with all these talks, guys, feel free to post any questions. We'll answer them at the end. Alina, over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Katrina. All right, we will start with our presentation. So guys, as Katrina said, my name is Alina. I am one of the biologist team that's with Marine Dynamics and also Dyer Island Conservation Trust. So today we are going to be covering Marine Big Five, data collection and research, and specifically just going to concentrate a little bit on ecology, on conservation of sharks, whales, dolphins, penguins, and seals. Before we start, I just wanted to introduce you a little bit to the area that we are in. The area that we are located, almost at the southernmost tip of Africa. The town is called Hansby. And guys, most southern tip is Agulhas, and it is where two oceans mix. So it is your Atlantic and Indian Oceans. The mixture of these two makes the waters around South Africa is quite unique. Because it does provide with your cold temperate waters, warm temperate waters, and also tropical waters flowing on the east coast. Just to make it a little bit clearer, here's the map, how everything is working around the coast and where the currents are coming from. So on the west coast, you see the Benguela current. It is our cold current. It comes from the south, and it does make the water on the west coast quite cold. Also, the Agulhas current on the east coast, it is a tropical current that's coming from tropics, and it's going downward to south. And we are almost, as I said, on the southernmost tip, so we do have a bit of a mixture, so we don't have too much cold waters, but still it is quite chilly over here. We are in warm temperate waters. All right, and the waters that we have around here, we do makes perfect environments for a lot of species. We do have rocky shores, we have kelp forests, reefs, beaches, estuaries, islands, and of course open oceans as well. And it does make home for a lot of species, big and small. We are going to be focusing on Marine Big Five today, and I'm just going to chat a little bit what we do with those animals and those specific species that we do have around here. Being a shark cage diving vessel and a whale watching vessel, we do a lot of observational data. So what we do, we just collect data on the boat. So every trip for us, it is an opportunity to collect such data. So we collect all the sightings, the genders, the sizing of the animals. If there is any behavior that we feel like noting, we do note all the behaviors that we see around the boats. And of course, environmental parameters, that's one of the most important things as well. So we monitor the sea temperature, the water, the sea state, also the oxygen levels in the water. It doesn't only happen on the boats when we're out at sea, but also we do estuary monitoring as well. We have Old-Crawl over here, our estuary system, and we do monitor it in case there is some actions that needs to be taken. And of course, our Marine Big Five. So those are our whale, sharks, penguins, dolphins, and also seals. I'm going to be focusing on them in a little while. Other projects that we do capture mark recapture. That's our ORI tagging, and also egg project. So your shark egg project, and also BRAVs. Where all this information goes to, we don't just sit in it and keep it. Obviously, all the data can go into either research and also policy making as well. And of course, research is a very, very important base for the policy making itself. All right, let's jump straight into our Marine Big Five. What is this? And What do we have around here? Of course, our sharks. On the photo over there, it is obviously a great white shark, but it's not the only shark that we work with. Bronze whalers are a big species also that we started having around the boat since 2017. Guys, bronze whalers, they're also known as copper sharks, also known as narrow tooth sharks. I will talk to them in a little bit more detail just in a minute. Of course, our whales, the southern right whale that you see on the photo, we also have humpback whales and Bryde's whales around the area as well. And dolphins, this is common dolphins on the photo. I am going to be focusing more, however, on Indian Ocean humpback dolphins. But again, this is just in a little while. Our African penguins, our African penguin colony is just on our Daya Island, which is very, very close to Hansby. And we do have a colony which is, unfortunately, it's only less than 1,000 of breeding pairs left on the island, but I will talk about them later more as well. And our seals may be a little bit confusing. They are fur seals, they are Cape fur seals, and they reside on Giza Rock that is just next to Daya Island, and I will chat about them a little bit more in depth too. All right, let's jump into sharks. Guys, I believe you already had a talk with Alison Towner that you see on the photo. I'm sure you loved her talk. It is always fun to listen about white sharks. Obviously, they're such charismatic animals and such charismatic species. What she's doing, she is acoustically tagging them and monitoring their movement around the coast of South Africa. And it is exciting what she's doing right there on the photo. She is actively tracking, and in her hands, it is a directional hydrophone that she uses to actually find an animal. And on the right, you can see also the tag, the acoustic tag that just next to the shark's dorsal fin.